Menu narration set to 100.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jayden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jayden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense down behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He shovels this one forward. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Commanders and QB Jayden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This one gets to the 22. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
22-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. gun. It's Daniels. He'll step up, and there he goes.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now Daniels off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
17, Terry McLaurin.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
That's good for a couple of yards, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Washington, first down.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Slot man's in motion right. He gets it again. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at second and 3. Staying with Walker. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He finds Worthy, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 30.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on fourth down, out comes Matt Araiza to boot it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And once again, they can't connect.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Escapes the defender. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down throw, Mahomes. Throwing the out route, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The handoff on third and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Jukes away from one. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Walker trying to run for the 1st. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He has it at the 5! And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5.
Looking inside the red zone. Right back to Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders head out now late in the 1st half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels into traffic, complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. This time they'll keep it on the ground. He dodged the tackle. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Washington.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Escapes the defender. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So a nice pickup there. 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Commanders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders set to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Daniels now on first down. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders the first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Daniels going to keep it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This one finds Thornton. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Here's Walker running right. Room inside the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Takes over
Washington. Punting unit out now. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running this one left. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To the outside and complete to Kelsey. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down. Third and long for him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Matt Araiza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that... Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Walker on first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return. Drive begins with a Walker run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Throwing is Mahomes. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's
ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Commanders pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thornton on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a design run. Fields has it. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
13 yards.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. He's going to keep it this time. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Fields. 15 more yards. That's another Kansas
He'll look to
City
throw it.
Chiefs. First down.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Gano is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Thornton on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked, says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. But they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now Fields again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Fourth and forever coming up. Fields with a chance to run it here. And this won't even get close. They stop him before he can get near that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.